Hello friends, I am Dr. Prashant Sharma and you are watching MEDICO'S Hub. This is a series of 3 lectures on the structure of neuromuscular junction and I am going to discuss the presynaptic part of neuromuscular junction in this video. First of all, what is neuromuscular junction? Neuromuscular junction is also known as myoneural junction. It is a chemical synapse formed by the contact between the motor neuron and a muscle fiber. It is having 3 components. First component is the motor neuron itself, another component is a muscle fiber, and the space between the motor neuron and the muscle fiber is also the component of neuromuscular junction, which is known as synaptic cleft. So this is the first component, that is presynaptic part. This is the third component, that is a muscle fiber, the part of muscle fiber that participates in the neuromuscular junction. It is the third part, and the space between the neuromuscular junction or in between the first and third part is basically the synaptic cleft, which represents the second part of neuromuscular junction. So in this video we'll discuss the presynaptic part. Now, presynaptic part is having the motor neuron. It's important to know that the cell body of motor neuron that participates in neuromuscular junction is either in brainstem or in anterior horn, that is ventral horn of spinal cord. Now some parts, we know that this is axon. Axon is having the various branches known as telodendria, and the ends of telodendria which participates in neuromuscular junction are basically axon terminals. These axon terminals become knobby, their end becomes knobby, and these knobby ends of axon terminals are termed as terminal buttons or synaptic buttons. These are also known as button, terminox. There are various other terms for these, but typically these are termed as terminal buttons or synaptic buttons. Now, these terminal buttons or synaptic buttons are covered by some cells known as teloglia cells. These teloglia cells are basically Schwann cells. So Schwann cells covering the synaptic buttons of axon terminals at NMJ are termed as teloglia cells. Now, very important is terminal button, that is the terminal part of axon terminal. These are knobby structures. These are rich in vesicles with neurotransmitters and mitochondria. If these are rich in mitochondria, that means these are very active in metabolism. Then these are mitochondria. There are specific areas which are known as active zones. These active zones are basically regions. These are specific points or regions in the synaptic buttons, points in the synaptic buttons in which clusters of vesicles having neurotransmitters are observed. Why these are clustered here only? There is a reason. Because numerous voltage gated calcium channels are here. Very important. Voltage gated calcium channels are here. So this is the point which represents, or which is the primary site. This is the site for release of neurotransmitters like acetylcholine. So this is the neuromuscular junction. There is a term we should know about that, a motor unit. What is a motor unit? One motor neuron, it is having various axon terminals ending and forming various neuromuscular junctions. So one motor neuron along with all the motor fibers supplied by it will be forming one motor unit. So one motor unit is equal to one motor neuron and all the muscle fibers supplied by it. So this is the presynaptic part. In the next video, we'll discuss the synaptic cleft, the second part of neuromuscular junction. Hit the like button, share and subscribe our channel to get the latest updates and notifications.